Now imagine waging a child custody battle across thousands of miles. Lawyers say having to deal with laws in other countries make these cases more difficult. Cronkite reporter Christie Post talked to one father trying to get custody of his two sons.
When you hear the words child abduction, we typically think of a brazen street crime, but often it comes down to a battle between parents, a war that becomes more complicated when someone moves overseas.
Rick Myers says it was 6 years ago when his two boys, Dean and Adi, went to Israel with their mother and never returned.
Arab families are very close. She struggled with being away from her family. She struggled with our system. And so she started making trips with my son.
Ever since that day in 2003, Myers has waged his international custody battle for the return of his kids.
I'm in a catch-22. So I don't know what else to do other than to go through the Hague Convention.
Myers reaches out on his website to tell people about his struggles, arguing that the Hague Convention supports the return of his children. Even though the treaty is on his side, Ken Winsberg says other issues can prevent a reunion.
The convention doesn't describe what habitual residence is, but that's a key to whether a child has to be returned or not.
But Myers' case is not unique. Winsberg says international custody battles continue to overcrowd our judicial system.
There have always been a fair number of cases. I mean, all you have to do is look on the internet and you'll find hundreds of these cases.
Myers even reached out to John McCain, who personally said he would look at his case.
There's about 1,900 cases from the research that I've done with the State Department right now on the same thing.
The Valley dad hopes that ultimately the law will be on his side and he can one day hold his boys in his arms again.
I tried to contact the Los Angeles branch of the Israeli consulate repeatedly and received no response on this case. Meanwhile, regardless of the outcome, Rick Myers says he'll keep fighting for his kids.